Hey, it's Elizabeth with Amaze Apartment Homes, and today we're going to focus in on 3 healthy breakfast ideas and easy breakfast recipes for you to make for meal prep. We're going to do a special coffee, some fabulous frozen breakfast burritos, and also overnight oats to start your healthy breakfast off just right. If you are in the Charlotte area, we would love for you to come visit our kitchen at Amaze Apartment Homes and get a virtual tour down in the description link below. Let's go ahead and start talking about our special coffee for breakfast that we're going to go ahead and make with our 3 different healthy breakfast recipes. You can start your day off right with these. Make sure you smash the like button. I'm going to use Starbucks, but to start brewing some coffee for you to start your day off right, get some of that coffee in Starbucks. And then we're also going to go ahead and add some Miss Lizzy Thyroid Support. Thank you so much, Miss Lizzy Thyroid Support, for sponsoring today's breakfast video. We're going to go ahead and put 2 drops of iodine into our coffee. Did you know that more than 20 million Americans have thyroid disorders, and potentially having iodine supplements can help you with thyroid disorders? Check with your doctor first, of course, before taking any supplements, and I will link down below Miss Lizzy's Thyroid Support in the description link for you so you can make your special coffee with this added supplement for you as well. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of heavy whipping cream into my coffee. I'll go ahead and pour my already made coffee that's been brewed into the cup. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 or 3 drops of the iodine. Of course, always check with your doctor of what makes the most sense for you for supplements, but for hypothyroidism, for me and checking with my own doctor, this has been extremely beneficial in the mornings to start my day off right. I am using a frother, which I will link down below, to help froth my coffee. It also helps with making lattes too. And I'm going to go ahead and add some whipped cream on top just for some extra added goodiness for there. But I'm going to sprinkle too, and some high fats. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle on top a little bit of cinnamon as well, because cinnamon also shows to help stop hunger. It sends off signals to your brain, studies have shown, by adding just a little pinch of cinnamon on top of this also is super beneficial to help stop hunger and eating too much starting off earlier in the day. The next recipe we're going to make is frozen egg burritos. These are absolutely amazing. I make 10 at a time for my breakfast recipes and breakfast ideas because I'll eat off of them throughout the month, and when I make 10, it's more than enough. I do sometimes combine 2 at a time into my parchment paper, but you're going to need tortillas, some cheese, some eggs, and parchment paper to help you cook these. I'm going to go ahead and crack open eggs. Per each wrap that I make, I use 2 eggs, so depending on how much you like, and then I put in about 1/2 cup of heavy cream depending on how many eggs are in there. You can totally eyeball it. I do add in there some Fresh Jack's pink Himalayan salt and also some Fresh Jack's cracked pepper as well for some flavoring and seasoning. You very well could add some extra things like onions, peppers, other things. I'm keeping this very simple. I'm whisking together with my frother, or if you don't have a frother, you simply just hand whisk it together, all of your eggs, to make sure they're very, very fluffy before cooking them. But that heavy whipping cream really, really whips it together. And of course, you may splatter, and that's totally okay for your healthy breakfast ideas. I've already put some butter in, grass-fed butter, into a heated pan, and I'm adding my egg and heavy cream mixture. This is so filling. These eggs with the high protein, the high fats, do keep me full first thing in the morning for my breakfast recipe. And I'm simply going to cook my eggs all together. And again, depending on the portion size that you want, I'm going to go ahead and make 10 of my tortillas and 10 of my breakfast items. I do use parchment paper because wrapping the burritos in the parchment paper when it's frozen makes it much easier to microwave when I want a quick breakfast in the morning and with the individual sizes. So I'm simply going to take my tortilla. You could use a low-carb tortilla as well for this recipe. Put some eggs in, put some of my cheese in, wrap it in the parchment paper, and then I just keep repeating this for as many burritos as you want. Again, I typically do 10 burritos in a given month, and then that way, once I microwave them, usually for about 2 minutes, when I'm ready to eat them, I'll add on to it some guacamole, fresh avocado, maybe some salsa, maybe a little bit of sour cream, depending. You can add after you cook it from the microwave whatever you want for toppings. I don't like to add salsa in this step while it's frozen just because it makes it too watery. So I'm simply just adding the egg and cheese for this component, but you very well, after microwaving it, can add other things for your breakfast burrito. This is such a simple, healthy breakfast idea and a breakfast recipe. Sometimes I'll wrap 2 at a time into the parchment paper just to save on parchment paper as well. Once I have all of my burritos wrapped together, I simply put them in one large Ziploc or hefty bag for the month. And then that way I know in the freezer that it's all together. I don't have to go looking for it. It's all in one place. And then I simply just refill that bag each month for my meal prep. Next breakfast recipe we're going to make is overnight oats. You're going to go ahead and need some oats, some almond milk, also some cinnamon if you want some walnuts to be in there. Whatever you choose, you can make this recipe a bunch of different ways. I do use mason jars because they're very simple and I repurpose them for meal prep. Also, those lids I will link down below for your breakfast meal prep and breakfast recipes. I repurpose them. I'm going to use a half a cup of almond milk, vanilla unsweetened. I personally like using almond milk because of the protein in it, but use whatever you want for breakfast. If you want to use whole milk or other types of milk, you certainly can. Then I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of almond butter. I like using almond butter because, again, the high fats and the protein, a little bit less sugar than peanut butter. I mix that all together, the almond milk with the almond butter, and add in 3/4 of a teaspoon of hemp seeds. You could also add chia seeds instead. I ran out of chia seeds, which is why I'm using the hemp seeds, but either or is great. At this point, mix it together. You can add some fresh fruit or frozen fruit into your overnight oats. Then I put a half a cup of oats in there. You definitely can use steel cut oats or rolled oats in there. Mix it all together so your oats are completely saturated with that almond milk. You can add vanilla extract, just like 1/4 of a teaspoon in there, and also a pinch of cinnamon to help with hunger, helps make you less hungry, and put that into your refrigerator overnight. I usually make 2 overnight oats every 2 days. I'll make some. I hope that you found this video helpful. Thank you so much, Miss Lizzy, for sponsoring today's video. You can go ahead and get your thyroid support down in the description link below. Make sure you smash that like button, click subscribe, and check out our other breakfast recipes and breakfast ideas that we do have to help you with your apartment living, where abundant living meets apartment living. Make it a powerful day, my friends. I'll see you again next time, guys. Bye-bye.